Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer and today I'm gamesplaining Bosk. So it's been a year since I did my original Gamesplanations for Bosk. What do I think of it? Do I still like it? Have I even played it? I'm glad you asked. This is one of the rare games that I have played. In fact, it looks like I've played this twice since I did my original videos. I quite like this game. I find that this is one of those games that just kind of sits on the periphery of, like, we've got a little bit of time, let's throw Bosk on the table and have a crack at it. The whole idea of the game is it's split into two halves. So you're playing one half to get some points by putting the trees out, and whoever's got the most numbers or highest numbers on each line going vertically and horizontally will get the points for that line. And then the second half of the game where you're throwing leaves from those trees and you're removing the trees once you throw the leaves and trying to fill up different areas of the board. I find that it feels like two games when you actually look at it because you're playing vastly differently on each game. But what you do in the first half directly affects how you're going to be able to play the second half. It's crunchy. To be honest with you, it's just crunchy. The thinking on that and being able to get your head around the fact that if I put a tree here, yes, I'm winning this row, but this tree can throw this distance or will potentially be able to throw this distance in that direction. And just that of it all is actually what it comes down to. And so I end up, when I'm playing this game, not really worrying too heavily about getting heaps and heaps of points in the first half of the game, but setting myself up to be able to get heaps and heaps of points in the second half of the game. But as I'm placing, still doing the math, and going, oh yeah, I'll get the points on that line. So there's not too much of a gap between us. Because the person who's at the back of the points line, as you start the second half, is going to say which side of the board the wind change is coming from. And so in your first half, when you're placing the trees, you actually don't know which directions these trees are going to be blowing. So you kind of want to lose the first half, but not by many points, so that you can really put yourself in a position to win the second half by many points. And that's kind of the push and pull of this game. I like it. It just feels like two separate games that are kind of tenuously linked, where what you're doing here dramatically affects the there of it. I think this is quite a fun little game. It's thinky enough, and it's got these three-dimensional trees and some nice pieces to put out, the nice leaf pieces and the little squirrel that sits on top of them. They're all really lovely and really nice, and I quite like the game. I really like the how it feels on the table. So look, if you have not seen anything on Bosk, please go ahead and watch my Gamesplanation. Please comment below if you have any thoughts on Bosk. If you have any games that you would like to be gamesplained, please shoot me an email to thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games that I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.